McDonald's Canada officially began in 1967 when the first store opened in Richmond, British Columbia. The fast food chain is very much like the one in America, with the same hamburgers, chicken, french fries, salads, everything. They even have the same slogan, "I'm loving it," except in Canada they also have it in French as well. They provide 24-hour service to their customers, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And according to their website, approximately 80% of their restaurants are locally owned and operated by independent entrepreneurs in the community from coast to coast. And they employ more than 800,000 people. Another thing on their website claims that they take care of their employees. Their website states that we believe in words, welcome to McDonald's should apply to our employees just as much as our customers. We're proud of food and just as proud of the employment experiences we offer. They say they have multiple opportunities for employees to move up within the restaurant. They have global opportunities, as well as flexible schedules, a great team, and workplace safety. However, McDonald's is currently under federal investigation over possible abuse of the temporary foreign worker program at a franchise in BC. After public outcry, the corporation stated that it would undertake a comprehensive review of the TFWP. The controversy started when an employee by the name of Kaylin Christ released a statement. The statement read, Many people have been complaining about it. I saw them walk in and apply. I saw their resumes, and there were lots. It's sad. Some of them would have a university on their resume, and they weren't being hired, even at McDonald's. This statement is stemming from an allegation that McDonald's restaurant was bringing in Filipino workers while cutting the local staff's hours and turning away dozens of qualified Canadian applicants looking for jobs. The company confirmed that 3 Victoria locations have 26 foreign workers on staff. Christ says that several current employees are getting their hours cut while current foreign workers are getting full-time. And there have also been multiple local employees who claim to be afraid of losing their health benefits just because you have to be full-time to qualify for these health benefits. Christ also stated that a manager told him that while all this was happening because the Filipinos simply work harder and therefore are better and deserve more hours. A Vancouver immigration lawyer pointed out that the foreign workers who get higher job classifications have a better chance of getting permanent residency in Canada, and so it's a major incentive that employers can give to these people to encourage them to move there. A statement from Jason Kenney, an employment minister, was made in April of this year after the allegations came to his attention. It reads this. On Friday, inspectors from my department did an on-site inspection in the location in Victoria, and I suspended all labor market opinions and work permits in the process, as I have reasonable grounds to believe that this employer provided Employment and Social Development Canada with false, misleading, or inaccurate information. He's also overseeing a major overhaul of rules, which has made it tougher for companies to bring in foreign workers. When the allegations were first made, McDonald's simply stated that the foreign employees worked harder and therefore deserved more shifts and higher pay, and they had nothing to hide. They also said that employers are brought in with a higher job qualification get paid more. For example, a food service supervisor gets paid $12.36 an hour, while a local employee that works the counter makes $10.25. Spokesman John Gibson released a statement for McDonald's that reads, variances in hourly pay are based on a myriad of reasons, just as you'd see in another business. Staffing complements in an individual McDonald's restaurant change every day. In order to get a thorough understanding of these nuances, you would need to take a much more expansive review. Over the course of the investigation, however, the position changed as they were blacklisted. They decided to distance themselves from the restaurant that was under investigation. They released a new statement that said, we are currently working through the process of terminating our relationship with this franchise. In addition, McDonald's Canada will immediately undertake a comprehensive review of all corporate and franchise-operated restaurants to ensure continued alignment with Service Canada requirements of the Temporary Foreign Workers Program. McDonald's hosted its annual hiring day in April of this year with hopes to hire 6,100 new local employees. Gibson says that at McDonald's it is their goal to always hire local employees first. He then goes on to say that employees such as Christ, who are upset about the current working conditions, don't know how the restaurant is managed. After hearing how serious the allegations were, McDonald's immediately launched its own investigation at the restaurant in British Columbia. They go on to say that it is their commitment to employees to always do the right thing and with integrity. They are working on terminating their relationship with this franchisee under investigation. They claim that while they employ more than 85,000 workers, only 4% of them are foreign. They state that they have a long-standing track record of compliance with Service Canada requirements. There have been multiple media outlets that have been covering the story, ranging from Huffington Post to CBC. A popular story that went viral paints the CEO of the company referencing the allegations of the employment minister. In a recording call given to the CBC, John Betts, CEO, says that this has been an attack on our brand. This has been an attack on our system. This is an attack on our people. It's bullshit, okay? I used those words when I described my conversation with the minister last week. He gets it. The fact of the matter is we are a big bad company. Corporate, bad company, and these poor malign employees who are who they are. This story has been brewing for a lot of years, and at the end of the day, we just happened to be the business that got tapped into it, and we weren't the first. And in my opinion, I think this paints the company in a very poor light because he just seems so negative, and cussing and really talking about this in this way is just not appropriate, and I think that they really jumped the gun in what they were saying, and he needed to take back and really leave the emotion out of it because I think this made them look worse. But he really does go on to say that they have learned internally that they haven't done a very good job at the places they should have been, and they've learned from their mistakes and realized that they have to do a better job. And he states there are truth in the stories. And a title that I thought was funny read, "Hold the Onions and Foreign Workers, McDonald's Halts Program." And it's pretty clever. It's just showing that the controversy within McDonald's is really bad, and it's really halting their sales, and really just like hold the onions, hold the sales. People aren't really going to them right now. There are also multiple articles that have been made by multiple media outlets asking the simple question of whether or not the temporary foreign worker program should still be used. And there have been multiple claims by the CBC that say that the public are thinking that McDonald's discriminates against local Canadian employees by giving foreign workers more shifts. They're saying that they can pay foreign workers more and take away from Canadians, and foreign workers are preferred because they are motivated by fear, but McDonald's denies all these claims. I think to really halt this process, in the beginning they could have stopped this, obviously, by first and foremost making sure that employees have an equal pay, but in the future they definitely have to make sure that they're paying their employees equally. They definitely as well need to pay their local employees for the times that they weren't working, make sure that shifts are equal in the future if they're hardworking, and they also need to volunteer in the community and donate to their community to really show that they do care about the local communities and show that they are going to give back and make up for their excuses and what they've done in the past, because if the public don't think that McDonald's cares about them, then they will lose a huge majority of their sales, and that's definitely something that McDonald's doesn't want. Thank you.